Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Elle and today we're gonna go through my journey of my stash for the past 6 months since we're in July currently and I'm back home. Yay me. If I do seem swollen on this side and if some of my pronunciations are a little bit off, I removed my wisdom teeth on this side last week, and yeah, I'm just now feeling back to normal. I got them removed on Wednesday. Today is Monday, the 8th of July, I would say. So I do have a little bit of an update for July as well when it comes to my stats, my numbers. But yeah. So let's actually just go through all of the numbers, I think. All the way back from January, all the way until June, and you will get a little spoiler. From July. Because I do have 2 finished objects and I just got 2 different yarn in the mail. So, yeah. Okay, so January I brought in 33.38 balls of yarn, skeins of yarn, which equaled out to 1,669 grams in, so almost 1.7 kilograms. And that equaled out to 5,867.54 meters. So just shy of 5.9 kilometers of yarn. I did get some stuff out though, so I did use up 3.21 skeins, which is like a tenth of what I brought in, so not much, but everything helps. Which equaled out to 228.5 grams out. Lengthwise, it was 817.75 meters. So for January, I still had 30 balls of yarn in surplus and almost 1.5 kilograms of yarn come in, and a little bit over 5,000 meters come in surplus. So yeah, remember my goal was to use up more yarn than I brought in. We will talk about that at the end, I think. February, I brought in more yarn. I brought in 41 skeins, which equaled out to 2,150 grams in, so a little bit over 2 kilos. And that equaled out to 7,577 meters, almost 7.6 kilometers. Although I did get 10 balls of yarn out. So I did get a good chunk out that month. How did I get out 10 balls of yarn that month? How in the heck? What did I use up? I know I did finish a tee and a few pairs of socks. But did that equal out to 10 balls of yarn? I'm not sure. Well, it did get rid of the 10 balls of yarn equaled out to 591 grams, so almost 600 grams, which is good. And that equaled out to 2,385.66 meters, so almost 2.4 kilometers of yarn. So again, I ended up with a net positive of almost 31 balls of yarn. And then 1,558.7 grams in surplus and almost 5.2 kilometers of yarn length. So yeah. It was a big jump overall both ways from January to February, but yeah. Then we have March. I brought in only 8 skeins of yarn, 660 meter, which is not too bad. Grams, oh my god. Which equaled out to 2,395 meters. So not so bad, but you can tell it was like mostly fingering weight yarns, so a lot of meterage but another lot of skeins and grams. But I did do quite a good job here to get things out, to finish stuff up. So I did get 4.429 balls of yarn out, so a little bit over half, which is good. We're going the right direction, which equaled out to 382.9 grams and 1,433 meters. So this month was actually quite good. I only brought in a total of 3.5 balls of yarn, or 277 grams, or just shy of a kilometer worth of meterage, so not too bad. I would have loved to stay on those numbers throughout the entire year, but January and February is crazy. Then we have the best month, which is April. I only brought in 1 skein, which is 100 meters, which is 100 meters. 100 grams, 402 meters, which is this pink right here, actually. So yeah, and I did get out a little bit over 2 balls of yarn out, and I did get out 117.2 grams, and that equaled out to 428.16 meters. So I doubled the amount of yarn out, which is amount of yarn balls, I should say. So for the month of April, all of the differences are in negative. So 1 ball out, 17.2 grams out, and 26.16 meters out of stash in total. So that's good. For May, I did go to the yarn market as per usual, and I did pick up quite a good few things, and yeah, and I need more black as well, so for some upcoming sock knitting. So I did pick up 10 skeins of yarn, which equaled to 740 grams, which again isn't that bad, but you could tell it's a lot of 100-gram skeins and stuff, which equaled to 3020 meters. And this time I only got out 1.8 pairs of yarn balls, yarn skeins, so not that good, but I did get something out, and it was in fingering weight merino, so I was really close to getting 2 balls of yarn out, but I will get the last 10 grams out this month, I hope. So that was 90 grams out because it was 2 balls, 50 grams each. That was the Anker's 1Z, and that equaled out to 423 meters. So quite good meterage out. So again, we're in the positive with 8.2 skeins in, 650 grams in, and 2,597 meters in. So a good chunk of the meterage did go down. Like a sixth of the meterage. So that's good. Now June. Oh boy. Yeah, I did get my Bridgerton collection yarn. I got... what else? I did buy 2 more things in June as well. That I now... let's see. Oh, all of it was actually through the Wardrobe Yarn Co. We got the teen movies, or we didn't get it in June, but like I have put it in June because I don't remember which month it was supposed to be in. So yeah, so that's 15 skeins in. Oh boy. 860 grams, 3,770 meters. So quite a good chunk got in. Out, I didn't knit that much in June. I only got out 1.71 skeins out, 166.8 grams, 671.2 meters. So yeah, not too much. And I'm again in the positive. So in total I got in 13.29 skeins, 693.2 grams, and 3,098.8 meters. So yeah, not doing so good this year. I wanted to go net negative this year, but it's not gonna go that way because so far the totals, I have brought in 108.38 skeins, but I have knitted up 23.28 skeins. So overall I have only brought in 85 skeins. But again, 85 skeins is massive. It's a lot. It's a ton. It's probably more than I can knit throughout a year. So yeah, and I know I do have an advent coming in December, so I will be adding the 24 more skeins right there. So yeah. But yeah, let's continue with the totals. For grams, I did bring in a total of 6,171.79, Jesus Christ, grams, so a little over 6 kilos. Yikes. which equals out to 23,031.54 meters. 23 kilometers of yarn. That is insane. Yeah. But outgoing, I did use up 23.285 balls of yarn, which equaled out to 1,576.7 grams. Oh my god. And that equaled out to 6,158.83 meters. So, as I said, 85.095 balls in as the total, like the difference. 4,602.3 grams, so 4.6 kilos in instead of the 6.1. So a decent amount gone down. And meterage is 16,872.71. So again, quite a good chunk down. Now, I do have my 2, 4, 6, 9, 11 skeins come in for the month of July. So if we do add in all of the stats so far, in July I did bring in 11 skeins of yarn, 2 from Through the Wardrobe Yarn Co. and the other 9 from Knitter's Box because they are closing down, which is so sad, which equaled out to 800 grams. 6 of them were just 50-gram balls, so that's the reason. And I do think it is 2,000 meters going in. I'm not sure about 3 of them because they didn't have a ball band on them, and I don't remember how many meterage or how much meterage it was on them. I just remember they were 100 grams. Hanks. But so far I do have finished 2 projects in the month of July. I finished both of them last week. One of them is what I'm wearing now. You're getting a sneak peek. It's the mini mock neck tank. And I used up 1.4 skeins. And then I did finish a pair of socks, a really old whip, and I finished about 3/4 of the yarn there. So out so far this month I have 2.126 skeins out, 212.6 grams, and 865.32 meters going out. Which means I am in the positive of 8.874 balls of yarn in, 587.4 grams in, and 1,134.68 meters in. So yeah, so far the net difference of how many skeins, balls, hanks, whatever of yarn is 93.969. So we're still under the 100 mark, and I would love to keep it that way. Grams, we're up to 5,189.7. I would love to get it down under 1,000. And the meterage, we're up to 18,007.39 meters. So yeah, we're on the plus side for almost every month except April. Oh, I'm sorry, I just kicked you all. I do have quite a good amount of projects on the needles. 2 sweaters, 1 blanket that I'm currently working on. I do have a newborn sock, one other sock I need to re-knit, a gift pair of socks. I have a half finished set of socks, so I need to start the second sock. I'm on the heel on a pair of socks, so I do have like a ton of socks I need to get going on, and then I am gonna cast on a new tee really soon, the color tip tee for my mom, except hers will be in one color and not different colors. So I will get quite a good bunch out. If I can get the move on the blanket, I will have 20-gram skeins out, which again, like, it's not a ton, but like it's 24 skeins out, which means I will be down in the 60s of balls in. The size doesn't matter, you know, it's how many. So yeah, I'm also hoping to do, maybe start another knitting blanket. I am currently also trying to add a few squares on my Battenberg blankets and the Cozy Memory blanket that I'm doing, but I kind of want to do a thicker blanket with scraps of both mohair and yarn, like, of course yarn, but like I am not quite sure if I want to do DK or fingering weight, because I do have some DK weight scraps. So yeah, we shall see. Probably DK, just to switch things around a little bit. And then it will go faster as well. I'll probably do that. I'll probably do the comfy, what's the throw named? The one from a homespun house. Cozy Comfort Throw, something like that. Just with bigger needles and thicker yarn, I think. And that will get a ton of yarn out as well. Oh, whew. So yeah, that, yeah. So what is my goals? So as of now, I have gotten out 25.4 skeins out, and we're almost halfway through July. If I can get the blanket done, that will double. So that will get me to almost 50. And if I get a sweater done, then that will be 9 more skeins, maybe. At least 7. So that will bring me to 56-ish, maybe 57. I would love to try to get up to the 80s skeins out. I think that's doable because the other sweater I'm working on is like 14 skeins of yarn. And then I'm gonna do a ton of baby knitting coming soon, like a blanket. And then a ton of gift knitting for Christmas and birthdays and all of that jazz. So yeah, I do think maybe 80 skeins out will be good. And if I can do that, then I will only have brought in 40 skeins. or 39, which is still a ton, but I feel like 39 skeins is fine, you know? But yeah, the more out the better, but let's set a goal for 80, because we do have August, September, October, November, 5.5 months left. So yeah, and the baby is coming in November, I think. So realistically, I would love to have, I need to have quite a good few items done in September because of the baby shower. And then, yeah. I also do need to get going on the gift knitting. But we're still in summer, and I also do want to knit a few more tank tops for myself. I want to do one more of the mini magnet tanks in maybe a pink or something. I do want to knit up a few tees. So yeah, we shall see. But I've been talking for 26 minutes, so I should be going. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know what you think I will be able to do. I do need to find a job as well, so I'm guessing time will, like, right now I do have a ton of time to knit, but yeah, we shall see over the couple of next months. Next update would then be what, beginning of October, for the months of July, August, and September. Yes. So let's see how much I can get done until then. And yeah, I'm hoping to be going back to doing the podcasts and maybe add something else into the list of filming. Yeah, I don't know about this setup right here. Let me know. I was kind of hoping to see more of the yarn, so we might be sitting on the ground next time. Right now I'm just sitting on a small stool. And yeah, we're in my bedroom. The bed is like literally here. It's like a 30 centimeter gap from this to the bed. So yeah, I've been in bed for the past 4 days. I did go for a small run today, which was awesome. It's fun. It was so good. But yeah, that's it. I will let you guys go, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.